everyone. My name is Christine Marcario, and I'm joined by my friend Casey Tayton. And together we are going to be diving into what exactly my summer program, Summer of Play, looks like because we would love to have you there inside my community called the Soul Shine Collective. Casey is going to be asking some questions that you may have in order to get a better understanding if this program is a good fit for you. All right, first of all, Casey, I'd love to welcome you. Would you like to say a few words about yourself?
Thanks for having me. I'm the host of the Inner Spark podcast and I run an organization. So doing prayers for kids in the hospital. But I am really excited to let people know about your community because I know that it has helped me in many ways. And just working alongside you and getting your feedback on so many things. There's so many things that I didn't think about play. So I'm going to ask you a couple questions if that's good.
Yeah, I'm down for
Okay.
the questions.
Why do you think that so many women struggle with play?
Oh, good question. I think that we get so overburdened by the amount of responsibilities that one are placed on our shoulders, but two that we place on our own shoulders. A lot of us feel like we have to be perfect. And so we're always chasing that carrot that's always like just going further and it's never attainable. So until we realize that life can be easier and more full of play and joy and freedom, the freedom that that energy brings, it will make our lives easier. But when we're coming from the attitude or the mindset of having to do it all and like go, 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 it can be extremely draining and exhausting. So I'm looking to help women get off of like the hamster wheel of the go, go, go and have more fun, especially during the summer months when it's just like the vibe of being a kid, right? Like you looked forward to being off in the summer and doing all of the fun things. So bringing back that energy and that aliveness.
I love that you said kind of the summer vibe because I was just going to ask you, what does play really mean to you? Because I feel like as an adult, we lose, sometimes I forget what that means.
Yeah, so play can be more than what you would normally think. Play to me means when you're thinking about like playing with blocks or playing games like Mother May I, right? You think back to childhood play. But play as an adult can be little things. It can be singing in your kitchen. It can be doing a jump because you feel like doing a jump. It can be laughing and giggling and going out in nature and just like putting your explorer mindset on and really looking at things and seeing things through like a childlike mindset. It can be laughing and joking with your spouse. It can be going out with your girlfriends and just letting loose, like telling dad jokes and like people watching. It can be just letting your hair down and having fun. And there's also the other piece of it. There are so many beautiful events out there, especially in the summertime, where you can go and like use your hands to create things like beautiful oyster shells where you decoupage napkins. That's play as an adult, in my opinion.
Yeah, I love it. That makes me want to go outside right now.
Yeah.
So I have a few more questions for you, actually. Okay, this one is about success and being an adult and playing.
Hmm.
Because when you put those words together, they're like success, I can play, and an adult. How do you work on that in your community?
Yeah, so success is actually so much more than what is on paper. And I have lived through that experience. On paper, everything was amazing. I had a steady career as a school teacher. I was teacher of the year a few years back. I would get highly effective ratings. And that was beautiful from the outside, right? But on the inside, I was kind of like feeling burnt out and bored and a little uninspired. So in my community, I coach women to recognize that there is more to life than that. You don't have to be pigeonholed into one career, one category, one relationship that's no longer serving you. So I peel back the layers of limiting beliefs and social conditioning. And we do it in a gentle, soft way so that your nervous system can handle it, can hold it, can expand with it. And then the idea starts sparking. We go back to the inner knowing. We go back to your intuition and your connection to your soul. And from there, we take aligned, actionable steps in order to make those micro movements to big changes. I mean, if you asked me what my life looked like a little over a year and a half ago, it would be totally different. Like, I just went outside this morning and sat on my porch because I could, right? I wasn't getting in the car and driving to a classroom. I got to listen to the birds and enjoy a coffee and then come and work, right? I'm playing, I'm having fun, I'm building so many wonderful connections. I know people all over the world now. I met you last year, and it's just so amazing the bonds that you can have when being in a coaching container and learning and growing together. So it's just so amazing.
Yeah, I love that you said that. When you think about your community, what do you really want people to fill in there?
Yeah, I mean, I just want people to wake up feeling good because I know what it's like on the other side of the coin where you wake up and you're already ready to quote unquote go back to bed. Like I would wake up some days and I'd be like, I cannot wait to get back into this bed and like just be at peace for like an hour right before I go to sleep and like do it all over again. So it is, it's like learning to undo all of the things that we think we should be doing and learning that joy can be the strategy, happiness can be the compass. It is coming back to almost like a simpler mindset of just believing in yourself and letting love guide you. It's just a way to like build each other up and get vulnerable, hear each other because a lot of women don't have a safe space where they can let their concerns come to the surface and be surrounded by people that see how powerful you are, what your gifts are, how you can utilize them. And then you and I both are amazing supporters in we can figure things out. You want to start a podcast? We got you. You want to start a newsletter? We got you. Like we do the work ourselves so we can teach it then because we're both so gifted at what we can do. And if we don't know something, like we can figure it out. And that's part of the community. Like we can figure it out together. We can hone in on each other's skills, qualities, attributes, and just collectively, that energy is what builds the beauty inside the community. And it's also so rewarding to make friends, right? To make friends and lasting relationships, whether they're professional, you're, teaming up on a business launch, but being able to make friends like on the internet, right? Where you literally can have just as good of a bond as if you met someone in high school. It's just a whole new level of awareness that I didn't even realize was out there until I started like doing the work and hopping into coaching communities myself. And now like I'm like this is where my heart lies. I want to help as many people as I can remember who they are and really just come back home to themselves. It's all about the soul work. It's about being a light worker. It's about spreading the love, the light, and just teaching people how to connect to their spirituality. And from there, like the sky is endless. There's so many possibilities. So it's really working through all the mud, the murkiness to get to what's on the other side.
Yeah, I love that. I think the power of a community is so important, and I get that some people are nervous to join, especially if you don't know anyone in the
True.
community. So I think this
Very
is
true.
good that you're kind of explaining it so they can see like I'm in the community, and then they can see you, just to kind of get the experience of like it is fun and the connection in there. It's something that I believe you can't take away. Like now it's truly changed my life to be in these spaces and know people all over the world and how we can just all connect and just have like this unconditional love and support for each other. It's like this different kind of like sisterhood. It's like thinking
Yes.
outside like the box.
Yes, 100%. It's definitely a sisterhood. And whenever I get off a live call, like my heart is just like exploding with happiness. And it's just because of like the connections that like naturally happen And it's just really so beautiful because it then gives you like the energy and the higher frequency to like go on and do things that maybe you were scared to do that day, like the 20 seconds of courage. Just having that knowing that you have support behind you makes you more brave than you normally would be on your own. So yeah, it's going back to that sisterhood and that bond and knowing that you have people that have your back and want the best for you without the jealousy or the competition. Like that is not a thing in this community. It's not a thing. So I freaking love that.
Yeah. Okay, so if someone says they don't have time for play,
Mm,
or maybe they think they already have play, what would you
yeah.
say?
So right there when you say I don't have time for play, it's like, do you not have time to take care of yourself? And that might trigger some people, right? Because I know that I used to, and I'm going to say it, make the excuse of not having the time, right? But if you really truly want something, you're going to make the time. And that's okay. Like there were times where I couldn't get on a live coaching call, but I would listen to the replay. So I'd still be in the energy of it, right? I was just personally catching up on a different call myself and I hit 1.5 speed. Like it's okay. Like I'm still getting the information, I'm still doing the work. So time, and that's the beauty of this community, is that it is housed on the school platform, so the recordings are there live for you to go back to whenever. And additionally, I throw in random things, like last night I recorded a new moon in Gemini meditation that I threw in there for the community members to access if they wanted to. Like it's an option, so everything is an option. But also the beautiful thing is I'm like very intuitive, so the summer of play just came from me. I did a few workshops on just coming back home to yourself and connecting to that childlike innocence of who we were. And it's just so expansive in our consciousness. So I also want to just point out that sometimes we make excuses because we're scared. We would rather stay in a safe place and feel stuck than take the risk of change, right? And so when I hear people say, I don't have the money or I don't have the time, it's like, how expensive is staying where you currently are? What is that going to cost you over taking the chance, making the bet on yourself for your own growth, your own expansion, your own connections and healing? So you have to really dig deep and ask yourself, and I get it. And but I also believe in divine timing. So if you know, you know, and if you're a little scared, just like have a conversation with me or with Casey. Like we can answer all of the questions. We can make you feel at ease. This is an invitation. This is an offer. If it feels good to you, we'd love to have you. And if not, like that's cool too. It's all right. We want aligned connections. That's what we're looking for also in this community, in this sacred space that I'm building.
Yeah, it is such a special place. Just recently, I think I was giving you excuses or telling you that I was playing, and you were like,
I called you out
are you
lovingly.
really? I'm just gonna challenge you on that. So I think it's really important to even know what that means and get to know what that means.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
think this summer is really like the perfect time. Like, let's get started.
Yeah, let's get started because there's never going to be a good time, right? Unless you make the time. I don't really look at it as, oh, I'm so busy, my kids are home. Man, that is when you need a break. That is when you need a little me time, you know? Like I get it. I have three children of my own, so it's like I get it, but also like I am also in a season of wanting to learn and grow because as a role model, like and even just for myself, like I am growing and changing. And again, like the DMs that I get back, you know, saying like, hey, your reading or your meditation or what you said on your podcast, like really made a difference in my life. Like I could cry, like that's why I'm doing this work. Like as a teacher, hearing the feedback from the students made my life, like my day. And now I'm working with adults and it's like the same reward. It's the same give and take, you know? And it's just honestly so beautiful. And I'm just so happy in this chapter of my life right now. And energy is contagious, right? So like attracts like. So I'm all about like raising the frequency of this earth because Lord knows we need it.
Yes, 100%. I love that. And I think that that's one of the biggest things is that even if you get on a call and you're just like, I'm just here, by the time you leave the call, for me, I can tell you every time my energy has been shifted.
Yeah.
So it's just,
Yeah.
and that's what we attract.
Yeah. And we hold up the mirror. We remind each other of the greatness that's within. And that's just one of the beautiful things. Same for me. Like there are moments when the community will reflect back to me, like, hey, Christine, don't forget you're this, you're that. And I'm like, oh yeah, let me remember that. It's just that holding each other accountable and wanting the best for each other. It's just like you mentioned before, just sisterhood is really like one of the best ways you can describe it for sure.
Yeah. And I think I want to add this. I think having a business or being an entrepreneur and adding play to it is probably one of the most important things. And even if you're not an entrepreneur yet, you're looking into starting something, I think that's one of the most powerful things right there.
Oh yeah. And it's all about taking the first steps. It's allowing yourself to do it messy to see what works. For me, for example, my human design is trial and error. So I might start something and then realize that, hey, we need to pivot. And that's also why I do love my community. I'm not going to, ironically, the difference is from a teacher where you have a set curriculum and time frames. This is, I'm tuning into our collective needs, the collective energy, and I'm seeing what we need. And right now, I'm just feeling a strong sense that we need more fun, more play, higher vibes, and I have a lot of really fun ideas, like things that we're going to do. There's going to be some challenges, but no pressure, right? It's going to be fun. But I am going to hold you accountable like I used to be with my students. We're going to have fun, but I'm also going to be like a little strict with you. Like you need to be accountable because we need to actually do the thing, get out of our heads, get out of our minds, and do the things, make the action happen. Because once we start the wheel, it's just going to keep going from there. So, building that momentum together.
Yeah, I love that. If someone was going to join tomorrow, can you tell them what a month in your community looks like? How many calls?
Yeah. So right now, if you come in at the abundant level, which is the premium, there's two tiers. The first tier gives you one Zoom call per month and access to the community where you're able to talk to one another. There's different prompts that go into the chat, to the discussion boards. And then, like I said, those freebies that are already built in, there's a little bit of EFT tapping, there's moon meditations, and that library is going to continue to expand and grow and will be free and available to you built within the system. And if you come into the second tier, that offers you that same first Zoom call, but an additional coaching call where I will be channeling messages for you and really answering any questions that you may have. And remember, when we show up as a collective, anything that I might be coaching you on, for example, Casey, and you're just watching, there's also going to be a message there for you. So we're collectively growing and healing together because we're coming as one in our energy and frequency. So it really offers so much more than just, I don't know, listening to a podcast. Like, even though, hello, we both have podcasts, like we want you to listen to the podcast, but this is different. This is like the next level. And the summer of play is the additional. So if you're in the premium, which is $111 per month, not only are you getting those two calls, but you're also getting summer of play, which is six additional sessions. And I know that feels like, oh my gosh, maybe that's too much. Maybe I can't handle that much, but it's once a week, every 2 weeks, except in August, we're going to have a back-to-back week because we want to wrap it up. Because I've recognized in having a friend that lives in a different state that summer has already been in gear for Casey, where my summer is just getting started this week. So I tried to condense it and keep it into the end of June, July, and August. But needless to say, the community is not going anywhere. This community is going to continue to rise and grow with all of the right people that come in. And then the tools are available. Like if you want one-on-one coaching, if you want to learn how to start and launch a podcast or start your own business, like I'm going to refer you to Casey. Like we really are teaming up and working together inside of each of our own gifts and talents. And that's what I'm looking to help other women do is figure out what do they want to do. Like we're going back to that, like, what do you want to be when you grow up? And then we're giving you the tools and the support and the love and the care to do those things. We're getting you ready, like we're priming you up.
Yeah. It gets me so excited just to
Yeah.
even get on a call with you. I think my energy just like shifts and it's like, oh, let's go have some fun. Like,
Yes.
so if someone is listening today and they're like, okay, maybe I'm gonna try this play thing out, but maybe I should just go try it by myself. What would you tell them to go do today?
Oh, I would tell them to ask themselves why. What is in their nervous system that is holding them back? Because there is resistance there, and we don't grow in comfort. We grow in discomfort when we push ourselves in a gentle, loving way, when we get curious, when we say, what could happen if I try? Because if you continue to stay safe, playing safe, you're going to keep getting what you get. There's a quote that says, nothing changes unless something changes. Okay. You have to be willing to make the changes. You have to be willing to show up for yourself in a different way. Trying it on your own, sure. It's like, I'm going to work out. I'll follow YouTube videos. Sure, you will. Like, you know what I mean? But if you have a gym membership and you have an accountability buddy who's like, where are you?
Yep.
Get your booty here, you're more likely to show up and put in the work. And so that's what this is. This is, and because it's small and intimate, and because we like get to know each one of you personally, like I will call you up like, hey girl, you've missed two calls now. Where have you been? You know what I mean? Or hey, did you catch the replay yet? Because I'm gonna keep you accountable. I want to see you succeed. I want to see you grow. And I want to be there to witness it because it's just beautiful.
Yeah, it is beautiful. I mean, I can ask you questions all day long, but I think if they want to get to know you anymore, or they have any questions, they can just DM you.
Yeah, 100%. You can find me and easily just DM me, send me a message, any way that you want to reach out to me and just have a conversation. Like I said, this is about making aligned matches. And if it feels good for you and it feels good for me, like that is what I'm looking for. I am never looking to pressure anyone into anything because this is an invitation. This is me being of service to you. So just like I was a teacher in the classroom being of service to middle school students, I am now of service to women who want to change their life, who are ready to peel back some layers and see what's on the other side of that, to get clearer on their vision and to bring more joy and alignment and abundance into your life. You recognize that maybe there's something more for you and you want to have fun exploring that. And the other piece is like there is no obligation for how long you want to stay. Like obviously if you sign up for Summer of Play, the price right now, early bird pricing is $333, which gives you access through August. And after that, if you want to stay in the membership, I'd love to have you. And if you feel like your time is done, that's also cool. Or if you want to downgrade, like there is no, how can I say this? You're going to stay as long as your soul wants you to stay. And you're going to know, and you're going to trust that, and you're going to go with the flow. And I'm just all about what feels good for you.
Yeah, I love that because I told you this summer is like summer's really busy for me. But that's an excuse to say, like, I don't have time to hop on a call. And there's nothing that lights my soul up more and reconnecting to what I'm doing and every area is to get on a call and have fun and be reminded how important it is to play. Like, summer can be fun and we're staying busy, but at the same time, where's the balance of having our own fun and play?
Yeah, 100%. And I challenged you with that. I said, Casey, I said, last summer I took a course that I felt I wanted to take. And I said, I took calls right on vacation, like in a cabin with my family. I said, hey, I'm going on call for 2 hours, see you in a little bit. And my energy was so much more higher after that call, after that connection, that I went and had more fun at the pool with my kids, with my mom. My mom came swimming, like because the energy and the frequency was like I don't know, you walk off of calls where you feel supported and loved and connected. And it's just like you're a whole different person. It's like a little dose of like good vibes. So again, if you want it, then it's here for you. And if you're going to continue making excuses, then don't expect to be somewhere different a year from now, 6 months from now. You'll still be backpedaling and wondering why you didn't do it. But I do believe in divine timing. So you know, but don't be scared. Everyone gets scared. Fear is like the biggest blocker, but fear is a liar. Okay. Your brain wants to keep you safe and small and what it's comfortable with. But when you feed it more experiences and more connections like this, it learns to trust that this is okay, that this is a safe space. If you would have asked me a year ago, like, oh, do you have a coach or are you in any coaching programs? I would have said, no, like, I don't have time for that. And now I'm like, okay, who am I going to work with next? You know what I mean? Like, what can I do for my community next? Like, I don't know, I can't even describe it. It's literally life-changing. It's so worth every penny that I have put out, like, because of who I am now. I love myself so much more than I did. And I've always loved myself, but like now, like I really love everything that I get to do. And I'm creating it.
That just hit my heart when you said that you love yourself, because I do believe that you also mentioned that when we love ourselves and we find that in ourselves, then you have to get rid of the excuses. The excuses are not a thing, because it also carries over into your family, your kids, your friends, all the other things you're doing in life. And
Yeah.
so, yeah, I just want to thank you. I'm ready to play. So if they're listening to this today, can you tell them when the next call is? And I always believe in divine timing. I know you do. So even if you're listening to this after the next call, it's never too late. You're always right on time.
Definitely, definitely. So if you want to hop into the community, the Soul Shine Collective, our next call is this Friday, June 19th, and that is the live intuitive coaching call. If you want to hop into Summer of Play, which is also included in your membership, Summer of Play officially kicks off June 26th. It will be a Friday. It's honestly just going to be so much fun. I have so many ideas. I don't want to give everything away, but I have a lot of ideas. It's going to involve like some different challenges and it's going to involve you getting out of your comfort zone, but like in the best, most fun way, and maybe playing with our hands and doing some fun things together on screen. So you can come in and get started whenever you are ready. And again, you can DM me. You can go right onto my link in bio, go onto my link tree. All the links are available to you. And if you have more questions, Casey and I are actually going to go live at some point, date to be determined, but soon. And you can ask us questions live if you want to also. So if you have any questions at all, or if you just want to talk about your hesitancies, your fear, all I'm going to say them excuses, right? Because if you want something, you are going to make it happen. At least that's me. Like if I want something bad enough, I'm going to make it happen. You know what I mean? Like there's so many creative ways you can come up with the money or you can make the time. Like you can do this.
Yeah, I'm so excited. Yeah, I'm just excited. I know a little bit of what we've been talking about, and so it gets me excited to keep it a secret and not tell. And I hope we get the most aligned people. I know that's who will come in.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be so much fun. And I also want to thank you so much because, guys, fear is a real thing. Like, I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to do this. And Casey's like, no, we need to do this. And I was like, you're right. You're right. And then I did some nervous system work and I'm like, yeah, we got this. We so got this. It's going to be so much fun. And I can't wait. And like I said, the community has already been growing and it just makes my heart so happy when I see new member. So it's just so much fun and I'm just loving it. So yeah, if you have any questions at all, you can reach out to me personally, or you can even ask Casey if you're more comfortable with Casey. Like just come into the community and give it a try. I'd love to have you. And the summer play is honestly like it's going to be epic. So thank you so much for tuning in and listening. And again, if you have any questions, please send them our way. We're going to collect them and then we're going to hop on IG or Facebook Live and we are going to answer your questions live. You can watch, you can chime in, you can ask more questions as they come up. We would love to have you in this community. So that's it.